What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, and today, let's have a look at Sky, Children of the Light, from That Game Company, makers of A Flow, A Flower, and Journey. I've always been curious about this game, been very curious about whether or not it's actually any good, because we haven't heard from That Game Company in a very long time. A lot of their biggest and best went off to form Giant Squid, makers of Obzu and The Pathless. So I've always been kind of curious as to what That Game Company has still been up to in this time, and they have been, well, up to this, which is Sky, which is apparently supposed to be some sort of kind of free-to-play game that mimics a lot of what Journey was trying to do when it comes to social connections and just the multiplayer experience of basically playing with people, but not necessarily communicating with them, if that makes sense. And, well, we're going to find out what this game is all about today. So, let's head on through that thing after I get that little intro out of the way and into the Isle of Dawn, I suppose. All right, let's run. Let's see what any of this stuff does. So I can literally do the same pulse thing as in Journey. Like, I can just tap it to chirp, and then I can, like, hold it to do, like, a big pulse. So that's pretty much exactly the same. I also have, ooh, a right... Okay, the right stick actually behaves really strangely there. So let's head off towards our objective marker and see what we got. They got the whole sand sliding thing. I will say, there's not the fluidity that Journey had in this, though. It's a little bit more chunky chunk when it comes to the way you move, but well, the jumping's a little interesting. At last you return to this world. Remember, child. Remember what? Oh, sorry. I got to press square by the flame to bring out my light. Oh, I got a torch. Okay. Interesting. All are given breath by starlight. The first of us lived in joy that we would one day return to the stars. We'll go light those candles next, but it's important to note, and this is something that's really crucial to know about this game and the way that it plays, is that it is a mobile game. First and foremost, it is a mobile game. This was released on iOS before anything else, and later got console ports and things of the like. So, if you're wondering why it looks a little chunky, the polygons are the way they are, and the way that the design looks, that is why. Anyway, it's like basically forcing me to light all this stuff, so I'm just going to do that now. Because if I try to go anywhere else, the game's just like, no. Go where you're told. Together, we built a kingdom in the clouds. We connected the 7 realms with the power of starlight. All right, let's go and light another candle. I noticed that this kid is like glowing the more that I light things. I don't know if that's a coincidence or just a lighting effect or whatever. But then the sky went dark. And our kingdom shattered. Well, we're getting exposition, so let's just continue to follow, excuse me. Light them all up. Many of us are still trapped in these realms. Please, child, bring your light to our fallen spirits. Well, okay. Seek lost memories to gather winged light. Guessing that's what that golden figure is down there. So why don't we head on to it? If it'll let me. Does it let me jump? It does. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Okay, that almost felt... I felt like I was going to face plant there. I don't think that was how I was supposed to jump, but whatever. You know, gotta say, though, when it comes to that right there, that whole background imagery, man, they sure know how to capture that in the same way that Journey did. That's for darn sure. Now, when I said the best and brightest left, that's not necessarily technically true. There is a lot of the original That Game Company talent obviously still here. The big one was Matt Nava. He was the main one that left, and he was the art director for Journey that, well, is a big part of why that game was super successful, obviously. But he was not the only reason, I assure you. But let's press square to receive the winged light and see what it gives us. Strengthen your wing with winged light to fly farther. Oh. So it's like the ribbons from Journey again. Press triangle to level up your wing. Oh. I see. Go, child. The kingdom of sky awaits your light. All right. Answer the temple's call. Am I going to have to do that with the circle pulse thing? I assume so. Okay, got it. So press X and hold to spend energy and flap your wing. Gotcha, very simple. We also have more of these. So let's get all of these lit up really quickly. And what do we have here? A thing? Perhaps? A challenge of some sorts? Oh, what's going on here? A map? Not what I was expecting. Press square to reveal the path ahead. Okay. Well, it looks like that's where we need to go. So when lost, press circle to call. Your light will reveal the path. Gotcha. Well, I'm going to take little detours around. Wait, hold on. What is it saying about R1 when I do this? Here, let's let the meter fill up in a second. Isle of Dawn, Free Lost Spirits, and Follow the Bell to the Temple. So, I have to get those in to do my flight. So if I do this and I press R1... Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. So let those kind of fill me up and give me more flying energy. So yeah, it is. It is exactly like Journey, where you could fly for a certain amount of distance and then it's like, no, you got to go get more now. So let's light all of these. And I can actually just hold square. I don't need to tap it every single time. Isn't there something at the top of this rock, too? I think there might be. Oh, there's another memory over there. We're going to want to head towards that. But is that some blue ones I see off in the distance? That's what it certainly seems like. Here, y'all come to me. I'm going to need your help. Because mainly I want to get up here, if possible. Come on, kid. I believe in you. All the way up to the top. Yes! Got it. All right, let's light all those. Perfect. And we can just keep using this to reveal the path even further ahead. Or is that just giving me a quest marker? It might just be giving me a quest marker. Oh, it's kind of like marking landmarks on the map. I see. Okay, that makes sense. All right, well, we got that. So now, if I... Oh, I can't jump from here. Can I... Okay, I didn't want to do that. Can I was going to see if I could call those things down there to me, but it doesn't look like that's doable. Well, if I do this... Here we go. Perfect. All right, help me out. Perfect. There we go. We're flying. Oh, and all of a sudden, it's got to show me where to go again. Okay, I kind of figured that the first two times you showed it to me, but also, man, I got close during that whole cutscene. Like, I went down that whole mountain. But what is this veil here? Spirit gates like this one can once connected to the realms of sky. So if I want to get to it, beyond this gate is a temple where elders once shepherded spirits back to the stars. But the elders fell long ago. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Free the spirit to power the spirit gate and reach the temple. All right, I'm going. I'm here. Moving during that whole cutscene. How do I free you, though? Do I just do the torch thing? Oh, that's it. Follow the spirit to relive its memories. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Do I want to do this? Do I touch you again? Nope, we're good. I just have to, yeah, I just have to touch you. Aw, I'm hungry. I want dinner. That looks amazing. It was just a bunch of glasses. I'm obviously being facetious, but... Huh. And does that take... Oh, gosh. Is that a body? The spirit waits with an offering of gratitude at the Elder's Temple. Okay. So I guess I'm going to be able to collect that later. I was figuring like that was going to be a location I would go to at the very end of this game, but evidently not. So you said to restore power to the spirit gate, you may now pass. All right, cool. Press triangle to claim a new ability. Oh, what do we have? What do we got? Okay, let's see. Is it just that, the emote? Is that all it is? So hold on, let me see. And then I can sit. What is it? Request a player to guide. No. I think we're good. So I can just claim any of these with triangle. Again, and I got 3 locked ones. Well, okay. Well, let's head on over this way then. And then we will use, as I go through here, light that up with the torch. There we go. Then we will use these to kind of hoist me up a little bit. Thank you. I'm going to try to call more of them to me, but it doesn't really work that well. I really can't fly very much right now, so I'm just going to keep following the path here. And there we go. Level 2. All right. So let's level it up. Oh, that's much better. Press and spend energy and flap your wing. Let's do it. I'm steering. Oh, that was a little one. Let's try the big one. There we go. I'm steering. How long is this going to hold me for, though? Oh, gosh. Okay, here we go. We're going straight towards the temple. Well, I'm trying to anyway. The controls on this are a little bit strange. But we're heading that way. Are we going to be able to make it, though? I don't know how I'm able to fly like 1 billion times further than I was able to before. Are we going to make it? I want to fly high. Hold down to dive. Come on, guys. It's flying controls. You're supposed to go inverted on this stuff. All right, let's dive. There we go. That's what I like to see. All right, and now let's take a look at this. So I light all of these. There we go. All right, made it the whole way. That's awesome. I mean, I suppose I could do more with that, but I think I'm going to pass. Let's head on up, and I see a spirit of some sort running inside. Let's see if we can't fly our way to it. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I mean, granted, that wasn't a full 2. That was only a 1. Where are you going? Is that a real player there? I think that might be. Huh. Hello. Become friends with this player? Sure. Why not? I don't know if that actually worked or not. I think it did. I think it did because now I can see them. Right? Well, if we go in here, let's take a look. How do I do this? Do I just... Oh, there it goes. Okay. It's taking a second. What are those symbols? That is so random. It's like there's like an X and a circle, and I don't frickin' know. I see. So that was like an entire section then. Let's journey on to the next area. And let's see what awaits us. Oh my goodness. Aha. Okay, so I definitely want to steer like towards wherever the birds are, right? Because they seem to refill my ability to fly. Well, this is beautiful. I'm going to dive. Come on. Let's go lower. There we go. That's what I like to see. Let's fly amongst the birds here. Let's not get too low either, though. This is interesting. I have to say, this is really, really interesting. It's definitely not what I was expecting. I can absolutely tell that, obviously, I mean, it's very clear that there's a lot that they're trying to... there's a lot about this that they're trying to, you know, recapture from what Journey did with this exact same concept. Obviously, Journey did it in a little bit of a different way, but... They're trying to make that magic happen on a grander, more like player with player scale, I suppose. Because Journey wasn't technically... It was technically a multiplayer game, but it wasn't meant to be a multiplayer game, if that makes sense. It was a very self-contained journey, and this is supposed to be a more open-ended approach to that idea, which I can understand. I can understand what they're going for and why they'd want to do that, because that was such a beloved part of what made... a beloved part of what made Journey work. But at the same time, I feel like it's trying to go too hard into that, I suppose. And it's not hitting some of those other notes necessarily, because Well, I mean, one, the landscapes aren't as pretty. I mean, it's beautiful lighting and sights, but it's not necessarily like these insane vistas that we got in the first game that are just, or in Journey, that were just like one of a kind and you can never forget them, and they just blew your mind the first time you saw them. It's not like that at all. It's more just like, this is a concept. There's a mountain in the distance. You can fly there. There's some clouds. There's some sand. It's kind of got the gist down, but it's not, I don't know. It's different. It's unique. Also, hello, all these children next to me. And there's a dude. A dude's waving at me. I'm going to go say hi to the dude waving at me. I also don't think that it doesn't help that, well, this is an iPhone game and not actually a nice console game. It certainly could have looked prettier if it was built from the grounds up before consoles and PC. All right, let's greet them. What is their memory? Let's see. That one there. Spirit shared their look with you. Try it on in an outfit shrine. Okay, cool. Not that I actually, or do I want that? I don't know. What do we have here? What are all these things? Do I have to go to it? Is it this thing? This thing. Oh, I can change my hair. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so this is where the cosmetics come into play. And that, I mean, I suppose that makes a lot of sense given the kind of game this is. So you got all these different ones that I can't get because... Well, it says they are available at the time being. Ooh. Oh, I like that one. Oh, but I can't actually... I don't have it unlocked, though. So, wait, can I... Yeah, it takes it away as soon as I leave. It's just kind of showing it to me. And we have, like, an instrument of some kind, a limited availability. I don't know. I don't have any of this. I'm guessing this is where the microtransactions come into play. Can I mess with any of this at all? I can get... Aw. I want to be able to wear those. Oh, they're so cute. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Okay, I see now. Well, I'm going to move on from here. And we're going to head down into this tunnel. That looks actually really treacherous. Fly through the clouds to find the next temple and save more spirits. Let's do it. With the birds we go. I did not want to go backwards. I wanted to dive. Am I in? I want to be in flight mode. There we go. That's better. Yeah, sorry, I didn't toggle it. That was my mistake. Because, I mean, yeah, this is like a neat idea and it's beautiful, but it's also just clouds, if that makes sense. It's not like this more like complex landscape that would just like, you know, have you in absolute awe. Well, I can't say that. It is pretty freaking gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't want to undersell this. Don't get me wrong. It is beautiful. It's just not, I don't know. You know what? I don't want to speak ill of it. I feel like I'm being a little bit too presumptuous. Because there are some really cool concepts here. Like, look at this. This is just gorgeous. I don't even know if I want to keep lighting these, because these are like for objectives and whatnot, but is that even necessary, given the circumstances? It's just so cool. They certainly had some wonderful ideas. Okay, well, I can't do anything with that, so let's get a move on. And see what lies before us. Also, what is the thing in the top corner up there? Can I mess with that at all? No. I have somebody behind me. So I go over this way. What is this here? Hello? Follow the spirit to relive its memories. Okay. Oh, the music just randomly stopped. That was a little jarring. Spirit waits with an offering of gratitude at the Elder's Temple. So am I just getting, like, what are essentially emotes out of this? I think that's exactly what they are, but that's obviously at a new Elder's Temple, and we're going to have to get to that a bit later. But okay. I will take it. Cool. Well, I'm going to continue this way. It's really weird, you know, that there are just, like, people running around to interact with and whatnot. Not that I hate it or anything. I just feel like it's almost like the game is a little bit too crowded for its own good. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of an increase there. Daylight Prairie. Wow. Ring the bell towers and reveal your path. Well, that sounds like a goal that I can actually accomplish and say that I've done something in this game so far. So why don't we do that? We just got the 2 bell towers. Let's go. And let's hit this flight mode so that we can stay up, possibly. There we go. You know, and not fall or anything. I'm going to grab all of those. Oh, come on, all of you. Help me out here. There we go. Perfect. Fill up that flight meter. And it looks like they've already hit this bell. I mean, I don't need a guide player, but thanks for doing all this anyway. Well, are you going to go to that one? Should I go to the other one? Because that's already taken care of. I think I am going to go to the other one. And let's hit... Oh, they're both going... They're going in different directions. I mean... I don't know. That does kind of take the fun out of it, though, when you've got everybody kind of doing the job for you. I don't know how I feel about that one. Whoa! Okay, that is cool. I mean, essentially, when you think about what Journey was doing, they were, you know, it was a bunch of ribbon creatures, and then you remember had the ribbon whales, and, you know, now they're just doing birds and manta rays and stuff like that. So it's like the same concept generally. You're probably just gonna give me another emote, aren't you? I'm not actually all that interested in that. I mean, it's cool and all. I just didn't like the fact that everybody kind of frickin' did it for me there. I was really hoping to kind of do that myself, and I wasn't even able to do that because these 2 came in and just kind of stole all my thunder. So where exactly do I go? Do I go off of this thing? Or do I go up and hit these? Can I now activate these? Let's see. Okay, well, let's do that. Am I supposed to follow the trail? I guess I'm supposed to follow the trail. All right, well, let's try to get on out to the middle of this thing. Ooh, okay. Whoa, okay. We're going to fly up. And I'm actually going to go down to try to get to this first. Almost hit myself there. And then this should give me a little bit more power, right? Yes. Okay. Good. Now we can go. And let's fly. Need 1 more to reach the next level. Whoa, wait, hold on. I can't fly up in that. What the heck? Do I need to get another one? I might need to get another one. Here. Let's go in this cave. Maybe this will help me out a little bit. Hello? I was following the spirit again to relive its memories. But that's the thing, is like they're kind of like jumping in front of me and doing it for me, if that makes sense. And then I didn't really get to relive any of that on my own because it just kind of was completed by this other person. Like, I get the idea is that you're supposed to be like accompanying somebody and you're supposed to be, you know, obviously doing everything with them. But when it's complete anonymity, there's no way you're going to be able to understand the ulterior motives. Like, what made Journey's situation work so well was that you kind of could ignore each other, and it didn't really matter. Like, yes, okay, you could complete things with the player there, but because everything was so, like, there were so many, like, multiple moving parts to the objectives, and you could only ever come across... I also cannot move. Oh, that's why. You could only ever come across one player at a time. There was no way that you were all just going to do things completely separate, and the nature of the secrets in that game made it so that it worked a lot better because you could use the opportunity to, like, show other players around. And here it's more like, these are the things I'm supposed to be doing, and yet every time I want to go do them, a player has done them for me. And I don't know if I like that. I don't think that's the intention, but that's what's happening, and I don't think that is good design, personally. I think they're missing something here with that, which is a bit aggravating. It definitely makes it less fun to play, because it's like, I feel like I'm not even, like, contributing here. And it's not, I mean, it's literally like the frickin' bell towers. I literally couldn't even catch up. They were too far ahead of me. It's like, what was I supposed to do in that situation? You know what I mean? So I don't know. All right. Anyway, can I please fly now and do this thing? I'm going to try it. So let's land. Okay. So am I still... Oh, I'm still not done here. I'm supposed to go... Wait a minute. Hold on. What am I still missing here? Well, it's the whale. Oh, okay. He's supposed to, like, carry me up. I see. All right. Hot take. I don't think the music in this game is very good. Gonna say it. Okay. Actually, that's not true. I think the music is very generic, and it is absolutely not hitting the same notes that Austin Wintory was able to hit with his music, because, my goodness, that was a special something. This is just kind of like, it swells, therefore you're supposed to feel, like, triumphant. And it's like, no, that's a cheap emotional manipulation tactic, and it doesn't actually, like, paint the picture with the music, if that makes sense. It's just kind of there. It's almost just expected. It's like, this is the music that I would want to be in the background when this thing is happening. Does that make the music good? No, it really doesn't, actually. I feel like that's a weak and cheap way to score your game, or really anything with a soundtrack, honestly. But I'm gonna sit down anyway with the two that one of whom I actually, like, followed the memories of. The other one, it was just kind of done for me. As these other people awkwardly wander into my cutscene that I'm supposed to be having. And there we go. I guess I have 2 of the 8 spirits in the Daylight Prairie. Lock all rewards and complete all quests associated with this constellation to receive the ultimate gift. Whoa. I really don't like the fact that there's like 5 of these children like congregating in this scene, and they're all like, because I'm not friends with them, they all just look like basic bald children. But let's do it anyway. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I mean, in case the tone of my voice isn't completely obvious, I'm not like super enthused by this game because I feel like it's missing the point, essentially, or it's trying to do something that, I mean, I guess this is for people. I'm sure, I can't say that it's not. It's got a lovely idea for sure, and it's sweet, and it's got, you know, a nice look to it, and it's very therapeutic and calming, but it definitely doesn't capture that magic that I was expecting, and that it doesn't hit that high standard that I hold all previous That Game Company games to. Okay, maybe Flow, but it certainly doesn't hold to the standard that Flower and Journey set before it, in my opinion, because, well, much like this little girl, I was going to say I have no mouth, but I must scream. No, I was going to say it's just kind of like emotionless, but it's trying to tell you to have an emotion, if that makes sense. And sorry, but that just doesn't fly. You need to be able to put all of the pieces together a little bit better, and I don't think this game has done that so far for me in what I've played. I feel like it's just like, it's a flow state, but it's not as flowy. Oh, it's pretty, but it's not as pretty as the last game that came out 7 years before this. Oh, it's musical and whimsical, but now the soundtrack's a downgrade. It's just like all these things that it's not coming together for me. But if you're interested in Sky, this game is totally free. Go download it on your platform of choice. It's on a whole lot of things. I believe Switch, PlayStation, mobile, PC, bunch of ways to play this game if you so desire. But I think I'm going to be ending it here, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.